Hey, I'm Mark Manley with Weeks Auction Group, and this is Auction Talk, where we help you make dollars and cents out of the auction process. Hey everybody, I'm Mark Manley, and on today's episode of Auction Talk, we're going to be recapping our recent trip to the National Auctioneers Association Conference and Show in San Diego, California. Ethan, we just got back from our 6th conference and show as Weeks Auction Group.
Yep. Was it really 6 though?
Well, 5.5. We can't count the COVID year, but we did do conference and show the COVID year.
Right.
Okay.
That was probably my favorite year.
Yeah, we're not going to talk about that on camera, just because we decided to go to the beach and watch conference and show virtually.
Yep.
What'd you think about San Diego?
I thought it was fantastic. The NAA did a great job putting on an excellent event. We flew out a couple days early, so we got to sightsee San Diego. So we were able to get our sightseeing done on the front end. Mm-hmm. That way we could focus on the education and the networking on the tail end. And I thought it was a fantastic event.
I want to take this opportunity to thank you for partially making it a fantastic event, because what our audience doesn't know is that you served on NAA's Conference and Show Education Committee. Yeah,
we spent quite a few hours. I guess back in November is when we started. We had a couple of preliminary meetings, all done via Zoom, of course. But a lot of hours went into lining up basically the whole education track. 3 full days of education, starting on early Wednesday morning, all the way through Friday afternoon, and making sure we had a good variety. As we all know, the auction industry is a diverse industry.
Right.
And so as an education committee, we're called with making sure that we have enough education for all the diversity of the auction industry, as well as enough education for all experience levels too. So it's a tough task. I think overall, all the sessions I attended were fantastic. I've heard a lot of good feedback from other auctioneers as well.
So when you talk about different tracks, explain to our audience what the different tracks were.
So the NAA decided a couple years ago that basically there's a couple main key tracks that auctioneers can focus on at conference and show. Marketing and management, that's going to be more of a general track where an auctioneer can come in and learn what's the new and cutting thing in SEO, social media advertising, just generic business minded stuff. They also have some tracks on the benefit side. As we all know, auctioneers are a big part of fundraising a lot of times. One thing that was slightly different this conference and show, it was actually 2 events co-located. So the benefit tracks, we try to hold them on to Friday so that the benefit auction specialists could do their education earlier in the week. And then when they wrapped up, most of the benefit classes were scheduled for Friday. You also have PCA, which is for personal and commercial assets. That's going to be your personal property, your estate type stuff, your equipment, anything that falls into like personal property. And then we also had a real estate track. So those are kind of the tracks that all in line, and we had to make sure that each track was represented. And again, we were looking at it from a diversity standpoint as well as an experience standpoint. What was
thinking about the education side of it? What was your favorite educational seminar you attended?
We started early in the week with some really good content on marketing. I think Wednesday was heavy on marketing. That's kind of, a lot of times that's how it's structured, because it's kind of how you want to get into your week. Some great things on our website that I'm excited to bring back to make our website better for our buyers, as well as for us trying to find people who are interested in our products and our services. So the marketing side of it was fantastic. I also enjoyed the workshops.
Right.
You and John Nichols did a great job presenting a topic on real estate. I thought that the class was packed, and there was a lot of good conversation on what auctioneers are doing in the real estate world today.
Right. That's one thing I personally love about conference and show. In fact, any auctioneer educational seminar that we go to is the willingness of auctioneers around the country to share what they're doing, what's making them successful. And conference and show is really a good time. It's a once-a-year deal, and it's a good time just to be able to catch up with that. So I was talking to Jimmy Fitzpatrick about his trip and what his favorite thing to do while in San Diego. What was your favorite thing?
I think for me, just having Jessica, my wife, come with us and just get further indoctrined into into the NAA family. We were able to network in the evenings and see some old friends and make new friends, and just having her there to see kind of what we do and to make those connections. To me, that was the best part.
And I really appreciate you saying that, because one thing at Weeks Auction Group that's really important to us is family and family involvement, and the fact that we can support the family. And the auction industry, as you know, can sometimes be hard on family. So to be able to incorporate our team and you guys carrying your wives out and getting to spend time and bond together, but also allowing them to meet the people that you talk about. You know, you're currently in the Certified Auctioneers Institute program. You've done your first year, coming up on your second year, and you had a lot of your CAI classmates there. So Jessica getting to meet the people that you came back from CAI talking about.
And the good thing about San Diego is that that was probably a higher spouse attendance,
Right.
just because it is San Diego. So like you said, seeing some of my CAI classmates, a lot of their spouses, their children are there, and just getting to meet families, because again, it's a family oriented conference. We've been to a bunch of weddings and with folks who are not in our company from thousands of miles away, so it's just good to fellowship.
So you excited about Oklahoma City?
Yeah. Oklahoma City, there's a lot of good culture, a lot of good food, and I think it's going to be exciting.
Not going to be the same weather though.
Not the same weather. Probably a little bit on the warm side, but it's probably not going to be that much different than here. So it's not
Awesome.
not much getting used to.
Well, I look forward to us heading out to Oklahoma City next July.
I'm looking forward to it.
Awesome. Thank you, Ethan.
If you enjoyed today's episode of Auction Talk and would like to know more about today's topic, leave your questions or comments below. Or if you prefer, send me an email directly to mark@bedweeks.com. If you'd like to get notified of future episodes of Auction Talk, click the red subscribe button below. And if you haven't already done so, head over to Facebook and like the Weeks Auction Group page. For the most up-to-date information on buying or selling at auction, visit our website at weeksauctiongroup.com. I'm Mark Manley, and I look forward to seeing you back here on Auction Talk, where we'll help you make dollars and cents out of the auction process.